These lightsabers are so cool. Recently, our Darth Vader saber lost its sound completely. In this video, we're going to tear down this entire saber piece by piece and replace parts until it works again. Now here's one of the FX original sabers, and it does have the motion sensor for impact, but this model's too early to have the vibration in the handle. We lost the sound on this unit, and you can't have a saber without sound, right? So we'll go through the process on how we took this apart, fixed it, and got it back into commission. Nothing beats playing with one of these at night. So the first thing you've got to do is you've got to get all the screws out, and there's some of them underneath the batteries. These two big screws in the front are very structural. Now when we open this up, we'll open it up careful. These wires are brittle. Some of them started popping off, and I had to go back into this video to figure out where they went. So if you're going to open one of these up, you'll probably want to take pictures just to make sure that none of these wires pop off and surprise you. We'll take off the diffuser and start to see the internals of this little guy. Look at all these LEDs lined up. That's what makes that cool motion when you turn it on. But you gotta have that sound when you turn it on. You gotta have it. And right now it doesn't have it, and it is so disappointing. It is neat to see how these lights work. There's a lot of wires broken in here, so we've got to get these back together. Now a lot of these wires aren't just broken. They need to be extended so we can get it back together. Right here is the circuit board. This board here controls the switch. And right here you can see why we don't have sound. This is the wire that connects to the speaker. It's crushed and too short. This saber has seen a lot of action, and we've repaired it a few times. In fact, the night I brought it home from the thrift store for $3, it needed repairs. When I fixed it, I brought it into the kids' room and woke them up with it. And they saw this thing at 1 o'clock in the morning. They were thrilled. Now I got a yellow wire, I got a piece of green wire. So I'll start to extend these wires. Each wire is closer to sound. So we'll add on some shrink tube. You certainly don't want these wires grounding off on something. And like your typical project, the more I touch, the more falls apart. I'm not gonna let it beat me. I gotta have sound. Now these wires are extended out. Yellow goes to the LEDs. I'll reconnect the red, that's for power. The green wire, of course, that's for the speaker so we can get sound again. Now we'll reconnect the yellow wire. This is for the ground for the LEDs. And finally, we're reattaching the speaker. This is the reason we went in there. We gotta have sound. Everything else falling apart was too bad, but at least it's going back together now too. All the wires fell off the battery connections. I guess this is why people throw toys away, but not this one. Positive to ground, ground to positive. Let's get this thing going. I'm gonna get this thick black wire out of here. I did that a couple years ago. Okay, now we're getting close. I'm seeing lights again. Getting everything all connected up again that we broke off. Here, let me shut the light off so you can see it work. This toy's cool in the daytime, but it's really cool at night. When this saber first came out, it was like $75. I wasn't willing to pay that, so when I found it for $3 in a thrift store, I grabbed it. And at that price, I was willing to fix it. I can't believe the orange wire just broke off. Oh, come on, give me a break. Let's get this thing back together. Okay, easy does it. Let's put this thing back. I don't want to see any more short wires. Now the switch won't fit. I've had it. I'm just going to take the switch out. I don't need try me mode. This is that mode when you're in the store so you can just play with it. I disconnected that switch. Only switch I need is the one that you push to get it to turn on. Okay, here's the final screw. Put the top on. I don't have a screw for that. I lost it years ago. Yeah, I lost a screw. I'm sure there's a few Jedis out there that have a few screws missing too. I don't know about you, but I call this back in service. We have the blue saber, we have the red one. The red one is Darth Vader. So if you ever saw one of these and wondered what's inside, now you have officially seen what's inside. Well, I hope you enjoyed checking out what's inside as much as I enjoyed getting the saber back. Game on. Well, I appreciate your time and thanks for watching.